That's beautiful! And I choose you. Pip, blop. That was my first Pokemon. This here is my camera being wrong. This here is a quiz with all the Pokemon. Shadows. Oh no, I don't want that. Oh, Korean and Japan are turned on, so I could like say the names in. Oh wait, does that mean I could say the French name? Like I know one of them. Carapuce. Yes. Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna do that though, because that's like the only one I know. This is a quiz with all the Pokemon from all the generations on it. And I'm gonna see how many I know today. I'm gonna give myself a hard time limit of 2 hours. The timer there already says 50 seconds, but I'm gonna ignore that timer and give myself a better timer. Pokemon! Go! Can I full screen that? Yeah. Don't. What? It's gonna tell me when it's gonna ring. That annoys me for some reason. I wish this would go away. Whatever. Now we've got the setup proper. My experience with Pokemon, much stronger in the first gen, as I'm sure many people will say. Sinnoh and Johto and Hoenn, I have a bit of knowledge here and there, and then Sinnoh I have a little stronger knowledge, and then past that I have no idea of anything. Technically my first Pokemon game was Ruby, I believe. My brothers had it, and they had a file in it, meaning I couldn't play it unless in their file, which they would never allow. So I could only ever hit a new game, and then get as far as I could without saving, which usually meant I would either go to sleep after an hour, or my battery would run out, so I would never get far. So I remember, like, the first 3 Pokemon of Hoenn very well. Mudkip, Trico, and Torchic, and then, I think those are the 3 starters, and then it would be, I always picked Mudkip. Then Wurmple was like one of the Pokemon you found every 2 seconds. So like the oral memory of the Pokemon Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire battle theme, followed by Wurmple's little noise, is like my earliest memory of Pokemon, basically. And then the first Pokemon game I ever probably got myself was Sinnoh, Pokemon Diamond. And I chose Piplup because it's an adorable little penguin. And my family was so funny about it. They actually bought a Piplup plushie, which I later lost, because they were like confident that was the one I was gonna pick. And then like they just hid it until I chose it, and they were like, "Yep, here you go." I figured so. Anyway, let's get the heck going here. So like I said, I'm gonna try and name as many as I can in 2 hours. Why did I start the timer when I wasn't actually going yet? Kanto probably gonna get maybe even all of them. Sinnoh gonna get a fair chunk. Johto and Hoenn maybe like half to 2/3. The rest of it, I know like bits and pieces from a bit of X and Y I played, or bits I've seen around. So let's just go and start naming them off, the ones that randomly come to my head. Frostlass, Chimiko, which is probably Chime Echo, and not Chimiko, as I always said as a kid. Jingling? That's Hoenn? I could have sworn that was... Oh, I thought those were together in both Sinnoh. Whoa. This is the other thing, it's like, I'm glad I'm doing this all together, and not like, remember all the Sinnoh Pokemon, because in Sinnoh, it also had the 3 gens before it that you could find in the games, some of them anyway. Speaking of, Spiritomb, I think that's Sinnoh. So, like, I wouldn't be able to tell you which gen most of them past the first are from. Ampharos, I'm pretty sure, is Gen 2. I love Ampharos, so cute. Mareep is kind of Ampharos-ish. Oh, is there one in between? Oh yeah, Flaffy. Flaffy, is that not how you spell it? Flaffy? Oh, there's 2 F's in the... Oh, got it. Right. Anyways, Bolstoise, yes. Blastoise. Wartortle, Tangela, Charmander, Charmeleon. The real test here is like, how fast I can actually type them all. Pikachu, Raichu, Pichu. Okay, thank God they don't have to tell me to type Raichu Alolan, because I don't know which ones have Alolan forms or whatever. Rattata has a good new one though, doesn't it? And Raticate, maybe too? Taticate. No, Raticate. Come on.
Meow, that's right! Papasha!
Ivy! Whatever Ivysaur sounds like. Venusaur. Speaking of dragon-y kind of things, it's not really a dragon, but it says Soar on it. Salamence, Tropiganus? Tropicana? What's the thing? Oh, Tropius. The thing with, like, bananas for a chin. Man, I have got, like, none of the Gen 1 ones. Well, don't worry. I don't know what Electrode sounds like. Porygon! Porygon... Do I have to do the hyphen, you think? Porygon Z? Deoxys while I'm at it. It gave me all of them. Speaking of, Mewtwo. Let's get some legends going. Jirachi.
My favorite, Celebi!
Suicune, Raikou. Is it? No, how you... Oh, sorry, Ku. What's the other of the 3 damn big cats? There's Raikou, and then Suicune, and then there's the other one. I don't know. Houndoom. It's not that, but let's just get it while I'm thinking of it. Houndour. Oh, this is crazy. The thing is, I play like 1 or 2 spin-off games on like a lot of them on the DS. So like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Traze, if anyone remembers that. So like a few faces come to mind as well. Pachirisu is adorable, and I love it. Shinx is also adorable in that. Sinnoh had some good electric ones. Electrike is Gen 2, I think. Gen 3, look at you. Lotad, Lombre,
Honda. Giga, giga.
I'm like guessing at half the sounds they make. Oh, Persian have also have to meow.
That's right.
Oh, Pidgey, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto. I always thought it was weird that Pidgeot is the last one. You would think it would go Pidgey, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto, and it would get longer each time, but or not. Okay. What's the little electric thing? I think it's like black and white. It's kind of like Pachirisu. And Minun and Plusle, my babies. That's not how you spell Plusle. Whew, this is so weird when you're actually, it might have been easier to think of it by Gen, to be honest. I got Ampharos and Flaffy, right? Oh, Mareep. I didn't realize Mareep evolved into those. I thought Mareep was its own thing, and then Flaffy and Ampharos were their own thing. Speaking of Tauros, I was thinking of Safari Zone, and they show up in there, I think. There's a whole Pokemon episode about that. Oh, right, the 3 birds, Zapdos, Articuno. Isn't a Galarian Zapdos? There's only supposed to be 1, right? Clearly, I don't know my Pokemon. Do they just change when they go over there? Or is that like a Mega Evolution or something? Joltik, I know, is because it's like the smallest Pokemon currently known, I think, or something like that. I already got Jirachi, right? Do they have that one that showed up in the Pokemon Go, Meltran or whatever it's called? Meltan? They do! And it evolves into something, probably, is what that is. I don't know what that is. Let's think of Pokemon Go ones that I kept catching all the time. Pinsir, Teddiursa, and what? Teddiursa. Two eyes? Teddiursa? There you go. Ursa Ring. Slacking, and the smaller one, Slothit. What's the little one called that lies around? Anyways, wheezing, coughing.
Munch.
Snorer. Pseudo. I'm gonna think of the ones that are like weird and appear in certain places in the story, like Sudowoodo. Oh, let's do Ho and Noga and Kyoga or Kyogre, or however it's said. Groudon, slightly easier one to pronounce. Oh yeah, and Rayquaza, which is the trio, the third one of that. Let's just do Yveltal, because it's like the only Kalos one I've know. Oh no, that's not true, because there's also Fennekin, who's the one I chose. And then Fennekin evolves into this thing with like tool staffs and then like a bow staff, and I don't remember that. Garchomp, that's a Pokemon, right? And Gabite and Gabble? Gabit? What's the tiny one? Garbit, no. Bronzong, Bronzor. Isn't there like a Clang? Is like, there's some gear one in black and white. Clang? Chandelure is one of the ones in black and white, I think. Isn't there like an ice cream one whose name I don't recall? Frosto. No. If I just spam letters, surely I'll get them all. Oh man, I've only got 81. I kind of expected more of myself, to be honest, at this point. I didn't even remember. Okay, let's do some other starters. Snivy, which evolves into like this big thing called like Serpentino or something. Serpensa, Serpentino. Oh, speaking of Enos, Nidorino. I did Nidorina, because I can spell. And then just the 2 Nidorans. And then Nidoking. Excuse me, voice. Nidoqueen. And then Yas Queen. Sorry. Whoa, I feel like I should have more of the Kanto side of things. And the Johto, for that matter. Sentret. Ferret. Hoot Hoot. What's the other one? Noctowl. I already got Manectrike. I got Electrike, right? It's like the evolved form of that. Manectrike. Oh, Manectric. My mistake. Magneton. Magnemite. Trio. I remember a lot of this from the show as a kid, although we mostly only had Gen 1 episodes. We had them on like a VHS that had like 3 of them. It was so cool. I watched that so much. The anime really is a sparkling example of how to adapt a game into a thing. Although I guess Pokemon isn't an easier one to adapt. They just had to add story events in each area that weren't there to give it a bit of drama. What am I talking about that for when I have only an hour and 49 left? Let's think of other Gen 1 ones. I got Muck and Grimer just now. Oh, yeah,
Monkey Primate
Hitmonchan. And Hitmontop is also a thing, but I don't think it was Gen 1. Gen 2. But Machop, Machamp, Machoke, Sea King. I have missing out on a lot of my ocean ones. Goldeen, Magikarp, not Magikarp. Magikarp, Gyarados. Water, think water. Water, why no water? Mudkip, I didn't do all these. Marshtomp, Swampert, Trico, that's not how you spell Trico? It's like, see? It's Gravile Trico? It is, and then I don't remember the last one. Torchic. I never remember the middle ones also. Like, I know Blaziken. In the Destiny Deoxys movie, they have those. Oh, speaking of the ones I remember from movies, Wingull. Pelipper. Oh, it's like Deliver. So Pelipper. Oh, and speaking of Deliver, also Delibird. It's basically the same joke they made there. Sharpedo. Whalmer? What's the one after the Whale Lord? Oh, Chansey. Think of the really tanky ones. Chansey, and then there's Cleffa. Clefairy, Clefable.
Jigglypuff!
Not Jigglypuff. And Wigglytuff. I don't know what Wigglytuff sounds like. All I know is they ran the Friend Guild in, or whatever it's called, the Super Friends Club in Mystery Dungeon, and that was how you registered or bought more areas to recruit more friends. So I was seeing them a lot. Speaking of ones I remember from Mystery Dungeon, Skarmory. Oh, bugger. Oh, well, there's Lucario, and the smaller Lucario, Riolu. Let's see about... Oh my god. What's the one? Makuhito? No. It runs like a dojo in Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue and Red Rescue, and I cannot remember what it's called. Oh, Makuhita! Which I don't know if there is a joke there. I don't know what it would be. It's probably means something more in Japanese that I don't understand. I got Spiritomb. That's like the first one I think of when Sinnoh. I think that was in my main party by the end. Oh, Rotom is Sinnoh, right? Oh my god, I got like 5 of them. Sweet. Rosalie, I knew there was a Rose one. And the one, Budley, what's the smaller one? Sproutly. Well, Bellsprout while I'm thinking of it. And Weepin' Bell. And I only got the joke of this like 2 days ago when I was thinking about it. Victory Bell is Victory Bell, I think, is the gag there. I can't believe I never thought of that.
This.
Gloom. I don't know what Vileplume sounds like. Venomoth. Venonat. Onyx. Steelix. Did I already get, Geodude? Golem. Graveler. That's the wrong order, but they are there. Other, like, dirt ones. Oh, Hippopotamus, like the one that's all made of sand. It's called, it's like a butchering of hippopotamus. It's like hippotopomus or something like that. Hippopotamus. I'm not gonna remember it. Magcargo. And does that, oh, Slugma is how that comes from. Do they evolve into a third one that's like really big and scary? Well, there's Magby and Magbaby. What's the Magbaby? It's not called Magbaby though, is it? What's the little one? Oh wait, no, that was Magby. So, oh, Magmar is the one that evolves into. Right. Ooh, lots of psychic stuff. Sproink. No, just Spoink then. Spoink. Oh shoot. Oh, Burmy while I'm thinking of it. Spoink. Alakazam. Alexakazam? No, that doesn't mean anything. Abracadabra. Hypno. I don't know what Drowsy sounds like. I know what it sounds like in the game. It's like... it's really scary, actually. Oh, thinking of their calls. Zubat. I just gotta remember the screechy noises that always came through my DS at me. Right. I already got Bellsprout. Yeah. Butterfree. I'm missing a lot of bugs here. Weedle. Oh, Beedrill, Kakuna, Metapod, Caterpie. Good. Why do I feel like there's one? Oh, Saita! And Sizor? Is that the... Yes. Oh, I got a pincer already. Oh, Donphan! Came out of nowhere. It's in my brain now. Heracross. Donphan and Heracross. I remember there being... I think I have like an old Pokemon book about those two. I cannot remember the third legendary cat in Johto for the life of me right now. Is it like a fire one? Because Suicune's like ice, Raiku's thunder. Surely the other one's like a fiery one. Entei! There we go. Feraligatr. Oh, right, Crocodile. Okay, all these starters. Cyndaquil, my fave. Adorbs, which evolves into... I don't know, but Lunoon came to my mind, so let's do that. I almost just had a thing and I remembered the one before slacking. I have a few Pokemon cards over here. I should look at them and cheat. No. That'll cut into my time, honestly. Glalie is something that exists. Snorunt. Remember some of the ones that showed up in the ice cave in Mystery Dungeon. Speaking of, Absol shows up around that point in the story. That was a cool-ass sequence. That whole sequence, well, that's spoilers, but I won't get into it. But it was like, it's one of my favorite parts in that whole game, Red and Blue Rescue. The part where you meet, the part surrounding the part where you meet Absol. That's as vague as I can be without spoiling. Think about the ones like Lucario where it's like think about the ones in Smash. Boy, what's the one? Incineroar. Incineroar. Is that not how you spell it? Incineroar. What am I doing? Huh? Oh, Incineroar. God. Sorry. And it evolves from Litten. What's the there's Purugly while I'm thinking of cats. And what's the Glameow? Speaking of other cats, Delcatty. I don't know if that evolves from or to into anything. Manaphy? Doesn't that evolve into like a slightly larger Manaphy? Togepi and Togetic I can think of now. Or is it Togetic or Togetic? I have no idea. I'm missing the other Johto starter, which is Chikorita, Bayleaf, and Meganium, or however it's said. Why? I know Typhlosion. Why am I forgetting the middle one? Oh, Quilava. Is there two L's? No. And Totodile. Good. I remember those starters at least. Oh man, I'm so lacking in the Hoenn starters because I would have never seen any of them but the first one. Flygon? I just had a thought because it looks kind of like Gravile. What's the Vibrava? That evolves into Flygon, right? Oh, Flygon is so cute. I want one. Doesn't even go higher than that. Isn't there like a third one that's like big Dragonfly? Speaking of dragons, I'm missing Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. I know there are like one or two dragons that are really glaringly obvious that I'm totally missing. Gotta be more ghosties I know of too. Mismagius and Misdreavus. I always assumed it was supposed to be like Mischievous. How am I spelling this wrong? Is it just... No, wait, what? Oh, they're not spelling it right. Okay, fun. I mean, obviously, it's not a real word. They don't have to spell it right. What are the two in between Pikachu, Raichu, and Nidoran? That confuses me. Spearow and Fearow. I was looking there at the left, and I knew that I was missing something in the middle. Kabutops, Omastar, Omanite, Aerodactyl, and while I'm thinking of Pokemon heroes, Latios, Latias. Oh god, I feel like I should be having way more in Kanto right now. I'm just trying to think of high-level ones. Arcanine and Growlithe. Surely if they have a dog like that, they've got a cat. All right, Meowth in Persian. Right, okay. Ponyta, Rapidash. Is there a third? No, I don't think so. Oh, I gotta think of Sinnoh ones. So what are the other stars? So the Piplup goes into Prinplup, like Prince, and then Empoleon, which is like Emperor. And Piplup is like Empoleon. Empoleon. What were the other starters in Sinnoh? Oh my god, how can I forget this? Chimchar, Infernape. I don't remember the middle one. Celio is one. Oh, I was thinking of Poplio, though. Wait, isn't that Poplio one of the newer ones? Poplio? Oh my god. Oh no, is it like Poplio? Oh my god. Apom, well I'm thinking of palms and hands and paws, and then the other one with more hands, which is what? Double Bomb? No. Well, speaking of double, Dodrio and Doduo. What is the thing of Apom? Apom and Extra Hand, or whatever it's called. Ah, shoot. It's bugging me. Robot-y kind of ones. There are ones that are like sort of robot-ish, aren't there? He said really unconfidently. Oh, Xerneas, I remember, is the X to the Y. Was there like a Z for those? I don't know what that was. I'm not throwing in the towel yet. I might not make the whole 2 hours, but I can do this. Okay, so Burmy. Think of other ones that are like weird ones from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Oh, well, the legendaries. Dialga, Palkia. The third one. I don't know what it makes. The sound it makes on the title screen of Platinum. It goes like, oh, Giratina, right. I think if you look at the title screen of Platinum, you'll agree that I was completely perfect in my imitation. Dialga and Palkia don't evolve, so there must be a bunch of other legendaries in between them and Giratina. There were some weird legendaries. There's one that looks kind of like Jirachi in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, I think. Diamond Pearl Platinum. Gotta think of like what did like all the Team Galactic people use? I gotta like sing the Galactic theme and get in my head. Krogunk. See, it helps. What does Krogunk become? The one that's like, and it's got like a big Froakie. That's not it, but it's got like a thing that frogs do, where like the throat bulges out. The one after Krogunk, and I'm pretty confident I never had one, because when I first played Sinnoh, I didn't realize the difference that Pokemon has to other RPGs, so I didn't like catch very many. I caught all the Pokemon, as many Pokemon as I could, but I didn't play as anyone but Empoleon, because by the third gym it was like level 70, so it was like, well, it beats everything. Why would I? It just had all HMs on it: Cut, Rock Smash, Surf, and one of the other ones, Rock Climb, I guess. So it was just doing like very blunt moves and it didn't matter if I was type advantage, because I had Cut, which would work on most things. And if it didn't work on that, God, this is actually bugging me that I can't remember the Hippo one though, because I saw them all over. Okay, Remoraid. Well, I accidentally typed RE into the Mantine? Isn't there like a smaller one, Mantine? Right, because it's like a kid, because it's a little tyke. Is that still a thing people say, tyke, for a kid? I guess not really. That's like really old-fashioned. Right. Curlia, I always said Gardevoir, because I think that's what they say in Smash, but it should be Gardevoir, right? Because it's like the French. It looks like the French word like keep and to see, so it's like keep watch over, because they're supposed to be like protectors. Anyway, Gallade is like the other one. Mr. Mime, how could I forget? What are the other like weird ones, like Mr. Mime? Oh, I gotta think of like Elite Four. What did they have and stuff? I don't think any of them had a Melodic, but Melodic comes to mind. And then Feebas is that. Corsola is super cute. I don't remember how to spell it. Oh, I got it. Sea King. Oh, there's a Horsey though. There's like a bunch of the Seadra, and then Kingdra, not Sea King. Those are different things. And speaking of, Krabby, Kingler. I watched someone do a quiz of the original 151 last night, and I still can't remember most of the Kanto ones. It was what gave me the idea. Man, I should do this and see how many I can remember from the other ones as well. I literally watched that video last night. I can't remember all these ones. God, and what's the middle? I know I can picture the middle between Torchic and Blaziken. It's like it stands up a little taller, and it's got like sort of dexterous hand things that are also wings. It's called like Ember. Oh, speaking of, there's Tepig is one of the starters, isn't it? Of that. Oh, in Black and White, aren't there's like those weird Pansear, Pansage, and Pandrip? No, Pandrop? What's the water one? Ugh, I'm not sure. Oh, don't they all evolve a two? I don't know their evolved names, but I'm sure they evolve. Snubble? Is that a Pokemon, or is that something else? I think maybe it is, but I'm spelling it wrong. Snubble. Oh, no. Snubble is like the pinkish one with the fangs. God, how do you spell Snubble? Oh, is it Snubbull? Right, because it's like a bull. It's kind of like, and then it evolves into what? I should know, but I don't. Oh, no. A Granbull. Right, I remember there being a thing about that in Mystery Dungeon. Is there a third one after that? I got Rapidash. Oh, there's like a goat one in one of the newer ones. I don't remember its name. What is the ice cream one? I'm certain I know its name. Oh, no, Glalie is the one I already have. Oh, but Fortress, while I'm thinking of it. This should not be this hard. Oh man, some of these should be really coming to me much faster. It feels like anyway. I mean, my memory's never been super strong, but come on. A few legendaries or something. I've already been going for a half hour. Are you kidding? It feels like it's been like 2 minutes. Oh, well, I've got 251. I mean, that's not bad. I was guessing I would have about 400 of them by the end of this. It would be nice if we could get it halfway. It's seeming unlikely right about now, given how slow this is going. There gotta be more psychic ones from Sinnoh that I'm like totally putting out of mind here. What's one that would always just like show up and use confusion and special defense the hell out of all my Pokemon? Or, you know, special attack of them, I guess. I know there's like 1 or 2 sort of pink and floaty mystical things. Oh, well, there's what's the one, the sleeping purple thing from the Black and White? Munna? And then it evolves into a one with like a trail of purple stuff that I don't remember. I also gotta think of ones that are like by lore reasons. Like there are some that are like the 3 cat things are supposed to be like guardian deities. And I think there are a bunch more of those later on. Oh, there's the one that always changes elements. Cast form. And while I'm thinking of it, there's like Shedinja is like the one that's... Oh, speaking of, Greninja. It's like a portmanteau of Glenui, Wrench Word with Frog, and then Ninja, because it's a ninja. Froakie, and then evolves into that eventually, and then I don't know the middle ones. Fennekin, I should be able to remember the grass one there, shouldn't I? I don't, though. Isn't there are like panda ones in the new one, but is it like Pancham it's called, or something like that? Yeah, I can't believe I know that. I don't know. I know it, and I know what the one it evolves into looks like. It's got like a little leaf in its mouth, and it's like a big panda, but I don't know what it is. There actually aren't that many new ones in Klaus, but from what I remember of playing early Black and White, there's Flabebe, Fletchling, is that what it's called? Isn't there one that's like Pompadour? It's like got, Pompadour? There's like one, I don't know if this is the one, but in Kalos there was this one that's like, they added like a gimmick for it where it's like a poodle and you can go to like a salon and get different hairstyles for it. And I believe I caught one and then like didn't have enough money to go for it, so I can't remember, I didn't end up doing anything with it. I should remember its name though, because I remember thinking, oh, this would be cool if I could like mess with its hair. Like I didn't play X and Y very far. I got like the first 2 gyms, but I should remember this. Oh, isn't there also Jellicent, this like giant jellyfish thing? And there's some jellyfish ones that I'm forgetting also from Gen 1. And Sneasel and how do you do Sneasel? Sneasel? Oh, wait. So there's Weevil, and then Sneasel is the one before that, right? I guess I just don't know how to spell it. Is it just... Oh, it's with an S. That's weird. Oh, Murkrow. Honchkrow? I thought it was Honchkrow, actually. I don't know why I got it right, even though I thought it was the other thing. How can I not remember the other leaf one, like the grass one from Sinnoh? Oh, and wait. Krogunk, and then what was the... I know, Toxicroak. There we go. That's the one with the throat I was talking about earlier. Oh, there's Stunky and Skuntank? Skuntank. Those ones were a bunch that Team Galactic was always carrying around. I gotta think of gym leaders as well. What were their like favorite ones? Because I'm missing a bunch in Kanto still, which is sad. Oh, is there Digby? Is that one? Oh, Bunnelby, the one with the hands on its head. Oh, and now I'm having a bunch of other ones. Floatzel and There's Bidoof, which evolves into Bibarel. I don't know how to say it. Bibarel, maybe. And then Floatzel, what's the earlier one? I saw so many of them in Diamond Pearl Platinum when I played it like 10 years ago or whenever it came out. More like 15 now. I saw so many of them. Floatzel, it's like a little weasel thing. Oh, Buizel. Was there a third one of that? I don't know. I certainly never got it. Oh, Shinx evolves into, like, this, like, really emo-looking... Oh, there's also Staravia. Oh, Kricketune! Now that I'm thinking of all the these ones, and then Kricketune and Kricketot. That's not the, that's, no, Kricketot goes, and then Kricketune is the one I did first. What does Shinx evolve into, though? It's like, I always want to keep calling it Lukinx, like it's like Lucario somehow. Because I'm pretty sure it starts with but I don't remember how it ends. Oh, Minccino. Isn't this one of the really cute, like sort of fluffy ones? I think I'm spelling it wrong. Minccino? Minccino? Bugger. It's like a Smash Bros, but there's surely some in Smash that I'm missing thus far. Even if just coming out of Pokeballs. So what do I got? Oh, Metapod, Metang and Metagross? Is there like a, oh, Beldum is the one before that. I feel like there's some late game Hoenn ones that I'm like totally not seeing right now. There are certainly like a handful past this that I definitely will know if I see it. And then there are so many in the later ones that I have no idea of. What is this? Oh, it's the Galarian Weezing. I was like, I don't remember typing the name of whatever that thing is. Oh, aren't those the really cute, there's these really cute slug things. Well, there is Sliggoo, isn't there? I've just seen that one around. Oh, and there's Mimikyu. I'm thinking of the ones that are like big memes. Oh, and Ditto, of course. I dislike that Mimikyu keeps breaking its neck at me. What was the one I was just thinking about, though? Not Sliggoo, but there are these really cute, like, sort of slug-like ones in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. There's like a pink and a blue and a green version. Well, I know they evolve into Gastrodon, but they start out as this other thing that's like a smaller version. And I do not remember it. It's got a weird name, though, that like Gastrodon, I also don't really know why it's called that. But the first one is a similarly named where it's like, I don't know what it means. Wait, where's Misdreavus? Oh, is that not the same gen as Sinnoh? Oh, they added Mismagius later. What? Weird. I don't remember where Misdreavus went, but it's, oh, there it is. It's in Johto. I got Hypno and Drowsy. There are certainly some other weird sort of like kind of creepy psychic-y ones. No offense to anyone who likes Hypno, or indeed the Hypnos themselves. Isn't there? Oh, Cubone and Marowak. I was thinking of Lavender Town. There's those two are important there. God, any more ghosts that I know. I'm sure I know more ghosts, especially from Sinnoh. And yet, I'm actually surprised that I know more of Johto and Hoenn than I do Sinnoh, although I guess there are a few. Hoenn has a few more. Well, that's just because they've got all these forms and weirdness. I would have thought I'd be getting Sinnoh once more. Oh, but Abomasnow and... how do you spell it? And Snover, I remember from that. Oh, I loved the snowy place in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I gotta replay that someday. I'd love to do that on the channel if I figure out a good way to record DS. I guess I could just emulate it. There's no harm, unless Nintendo decides to euthanize me for it. I'm doing that thing where like you think so hard that you get really hungry, and now that's distracting me. Isn't there one that's like a box, like an electric bug box in X and Y? That's nice. I don't remember its name. 617 looks like that I don't have, although some of them count for multiple. Yeah, I wish I knew what Meltan evolved into. It would be nice if you hovered over them and it told you the name, because I'm sure I've forgotten half the ones I've entered already. Breloom, Skiploom, not of the same evolution but similar name, and then Hopbip and Jumpluff. Jumplug. Oh, Elekid and Electabuzz. I didn't see where Elekid went, but I know Electabuzz is Gen 1, and then Elekid, they added, like, it's one of the baby ones they added later for it. Oh yeah, there it is in Johto. There's gotta be a few more steel ones that I don't know. I already got Jirachi, right? I think so. Oh, that's weird. It used to say if you got one already, you already named. Why didn't it say that for Jirachi? Am I spelling it wrong? Jirachi? No. It's surely here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is on Hoenn. Azelf, Uxie, and my favorite of the three, Mesprit. Yes, I knew there were a few more legendaries I was missing there. Oh, the lakes in that were so cool. And it's especially cool how the lake theme comes into the battle theme. I don't know why I'm geeking about that right now when I should be focusing on naming the damn things. How can I not remember the grass one? Wouldn't it have been what my rival took? Barry or whatever his phase is? I'm also positive that there is one called Poplio, but I'm just spelling it wrong somehow. Oh!
Spheal!
And Seal, and Dugong while we're at it. Did I already get Cloyster and Shelter and all that? Cloyster, Shelter, did I get Slowpoke? Slowbro, Slowking? Those are all things. I remember that because Slowbro and Shelter they have to come together to make the Slowbro, right? I've always wondered, how does that happen? Do you just lose one of the Pokemon from your party if you do that? I don't think I've ever done it. In the evolutions. Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, which was the one I always picked in XD Gale of Darkness. Far-reaching. Espeon. What's the fairy one? Is it like Ribboneon? I know there's Leafeon. Is there like Glaceon? Oh, cool. I didn't know there was an ice one. Dope. Wait. Oh, Umbreon and Espeon, I guess, are the same ilk. Like, there's one that's Moon and one that's Sun. Long before Pokemon Sun and Moon ever came out. Speaking of Pokemon Sun and Moon, I have no idea what the legendaries in that are called. Sinnoh! No, I don't know. Oh, there are like some oh, there's like Solrock in Hoenn, and is it like Lunaire? Lunarion? Lunite? It's something like that. I can picture it. It's like a crescent moon with like a sort of sharp nose and like a very black eye. Oh, aren't there some weird... There's some really weird like Phantump, some really creepy ones. Gorebyss. What's the one that's like a friendly looking dragon with a large beard? Puffleo, I don't know. I wonder why it won't do that for Jirachi. Does that mean there's like something called Jirachi X or Jirachio? Like there's another one that... Because like, if I do Pidgey... Okay, well, it won't. But Pidgeot... Wait, oh, I don't know. It's like entering them immediately, but it's not doing that for Jirachi, which makes me think there's another one that's called like Jirachian or something that comes after that. The hell comes after Shinx? Why is it that Snivy is not the first one in Unova? That would be the first starter, right? Oh, weird. What one would come before that? I'm trying to think of ones like I've seen come up in like randomizers and stuff. I love the example for spelling help here is Squirtle. I'm really upset that I can't remember the one that comes before Gastrodon because I really loved that. I had one that I carried around everywhere. Even though I didn't fight with anything but Empoleon, I carried around the sluggy thing everywhere. Oh, did I already get Teddy? Yeah, I did. Oh, Unknown. Hey, there's one. Oh my god, it's just gonna go through the entire alphabet. There was so much marketing around Unknown when that was a big thing. I remember that. Is there one called, like, Pomerade? I don't know why I think that. Oh, Roserade is, like, a higher form of Rosalia. And what's the... Oh, Badoo is the one that comes before there. Hey, where'd Rosalia go? Oh, that was already in, like, Gen 2 or 3? Oh, right. That always surprised me because I associate it with Sinnoh so strongly because of Badoo and Roserade. They added, like, stuff on either side of it. Does Tangela evolve into something? Why is there a big space between Tangela and... Or one space between Tangela and Horsey? Oh, by the way, I don't have Starmie and Staryu. Yeah, let me think of what Pokemon Brock and Misty had in the show. Because Brock had some fun ones. He would have had... He had his Geodude. He had a Zubat, I'm pretty sure. Misty had Psyduck, Golduck. Kind of things that Ash carry around. So Pikachu... I think he caught a Charmander, a Bulbasaur, and a Squirtle at some point, just so that they wouldn't leave any of the players of the games out who picked one of the starters. He caught a lot of Tauros at one point. I'm trying to think of which ones I can remember Ash catching. Is Spiritomb? Oh no, Spiritomb I already got. But I know there's one that's like a sarcophagus with hands, and I don't remember it. Oh, Ninjask? Sorry, I don't know what it is. Is this something to do with Shedinja? It seems that way. I'm trying to think about ones that appeared in Detective Pikachu movie. I think there were a lot of Gen 1 and 2 ones, though, that I probably already got. Considering how I'm not, like, I don't keep up with Pokemon too frequently, I'm surprised I have even this many, but I'm ashamed that I can't get the Kanto ones. Especially, like, having as much time as I did spend in the Kanto verse, and then the fact that I literally watched someone fill them all in last night. But, like, I guess I was, like, it was, like, 2 in the morning, so I was just like, that's neither the Pikachu. I'm not actually really taking any of it. And what's the dang sloth that comes before Slacking? Torkoal, now that I'm thinking of Pokemon Destiny Deoxys. And Torkoal has, like, a thing, something evolves into it, I thought. I got the shark one, but isn't there another shark one that's, like, before that? It's just, like, Charlittle or something? I don't know what it's actually called. So there's Houndour and Houndoom, right? I already got Houndoom, but there are 2 others in that chain that I didn't get, I don't think. I don't even see where Houndour is here. Oh, no, I did get the small one. Never mind. I thought there was a 3rd one as well. Oh, Miltank. Well, I'm thinking of, like, animals that you could actually properly raise, in theory. Oh, and don't they also have... There's, like, Litleo? Did I get that one already? There's like, that. That's actually not the one I thought I was looking at. But there's this Cubchoo. But there's a little Lillipup, that's what it's called, right? It's a little doggy thing in Unova. Oh, Sharma? Musharma? What's the one after Mana? I'm starting to think I have an idea of what it's called. It's something like Musharma? Musharum? Ooh, Registeel, Regirock, Regice? Is that what the other one is? What ones you're always fishing up? Quill... Oh, what's the one? It's like a little puffer fish. Quillo? Barboach and... Whismer? Oh, those aren't the same. Oh, but Whismer evolves into Exploud, does it not? Oh no, wait, what's the middle one then? Oh, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Polytad is a different thing altogether. Wait, what? Polytad? There's another one. I know Poliwag is the third one here, but there's also Polytad, isn't there? What is... I don't think... Wait. Polytad? It's like a green thing. It's like almost like a chameleon or something. Speaking of chameleons, Kecleon, the shopkeeper who I am almost always accidentally stole from in Mystery Dungeon. I'm trying to think if there were any ones that scared me as a kid, because there almost definitely were. I was so afraid of everything. Well, I was afraid of the ghost that shows up in Red and Blue before you have the Silphco, but I don't know about any actual Pokemon. I keep wanting to say Kiara Bombs from Bomberman Jetters, because they're basically knockoff Pokemon. Like Kaiman! And Box! And Pami! But they aren't Pokemon, so it won't work. Actually, is there a Pokemon called Pami? No, that would be funny. Gnibble? the Gab... I already got Gabite, right? Oh, but it's something like that. It's like Gibble. Gabit? No, it would have already triggered. It's one of those ones where it doesn't actually follow the naming command. Like it goes Gabite, Garchomp, but the first one doesn't actually sound like bite, I don't think, or chomp or munch or anything like that. It'll just be like Gabu or something weird. How the hell can I not remember the grass one in Sinnoh? Chimchar, Piplup, and my rival would have had it, right? Because your rival takes the one that type advantages you, and then your buddy, Lucas or Dawn, depending on which one you were playing as, has the third one, I think. Does Bunnelby evolve into, like, Tunnelby? No. I gotta think of the one-off ones in Kanto, because it seems like there are a few here I'm missing. But then again, a lot of the ones in the middle there are also ones that are in a bunch of chains. Like you can see Clefairy and Clefable there, and then Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff, and then in between there's two there that I figure are evolutionary chains of each other. No, that's Jolteon. I gotta think of a Pokemon Puzzle League. Here we go. So Ash has Pikachu, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Rip Charmander didn't make the cut. What does Tracy have? He's got a Venonat. Blaine, he's got some fire ones, and I don't remember a lot of fire ones. I know he's got... In Pokemon Puzzle League I'm talking now, I don't remember what Blaine has in red, Blue, and Yellow. Oh, actually, now I can't even think of the ones he actually has. Does he have a Flareon?
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're hot, you're hot.
Lorelai's cool. She's got all ice stuff, right? She's got like a Poliwrath and like a Dugong and stuff. I'm sure there's one that's got something to do with ribbons. Oh, the fairy one of Eevee, and I can't remember it because fairy was only added in Kalos, I believe. It's called something like Ribbonion or Fluff, or Graceon. Graceon? Maybe we think of Pokemon by letter. So A, Arbok, Alakazam, Abra. B, Bidoof, Bibarel, C, Chabak, Jinx, Smoochum. Is there not like another one somewhere in there? I think I can't remember it. Oh! I remember now. Torterra, and I know it. Turtwig. And naturally, I don't remember the middle one, but I can picture it. Oh, I'm glad I finally got that. I understand why that one was harder, though, because it somehow doesn't seem... No, I guess it does. It seems normal enough with the other ones. I don't know why I have that one kind of separately. I guess Torterra, because Torterra is just such an interesting and unique Pokemon that I always forget it's a starter. Oh, wait. Dunsparce! I knew there was one that would always use Rollout in the wild and end my life. And it evolves into something, I'm pretty confident, and I cannot remember what it is. That was only Gen 2? Oh my god. Somehow the idea that was way ahead in Sinnoh. I thought I was gonna get 400? Jeez. The arrogance I had. Ooh. Pupitar, Larvitar, Tyranitar. I think I can remember ones from anything else. Like the far reaches of like Pokemon spin-off games like Pokemon Snap, or even like those little weird mini shows that sometimes were included with the movies. Like the Pichu Pro's Day Off or whatever it was called. I think I'm mixing two of the names there. Like I was always positive I wasn't gonna get most of them in the latter, like anything past Sinnoh, but I feel like there are like still like even like 100 that are obvious ones that I know for sure that I'm totally missing out on here. I honestly assumed I was gonna get to like the end of my knowledge by the 50-minute mark, and then be like, well, I'm pretty sure that's all the ones I know, and then have to just call it before my time is even up. But now I'm like positive I'm gonna spend my entire time limit here, because I know there are like a few. I mean, I certainly know all the Kanto ones at somewhere. Wait, is it just Lucino, the one? No, the Shinx evolution. I don't know why I'm so positive that it starts with L-U-C. Oh, hey, Aeron. Aeron. I'm bad at remembering the next ones, but I do know them. Lairon. And there's another one, I think. I can't remember. Isn't there like a Stork one? Oh, hey, not Altair, but Altaria and Swablu. Oh, a dope-ass Altaria card. Perish Song was the move it had, where it's like, flip a coin. If heads, the Pokemon falls asleep. If they fall asleep, they also die. There's something weird like that. I remember winning a few fights with that one. Not that I played the card game very much. I played it like 4 times in my life. But the ones I won, I almost definitely won with my Altaria, which I'm sure is vastly dated now. Ooh, I think, isn't there a deer something? Stantler. Does it evolve into anything? I don't think so. I already did Pancham as the little panda thing, but isn't there a Panchamp? No. Panchomp. I don't know. Rhydon, Rhyhorn, and then they add like a smaller one or a bigger one later or something? I'm not sure. Wasn't it something like Rhyhorn is like the first Pokemon they ever made? They ever actually like conceptualized or something weird like that? I think I've heard that at some point or another. Whether or not it is true, I could not say. I know I can get a few more Unova ones, because they started doing like, oh, right, Trubbish. They started like just making them normal ass household items. And Garbago? What's the one after Trubbish? So that's why you've got like Chandelure and the garbage bag, and then there's like, also there's the ice cream one, which I'm sure I know. Oh, Vanillice? Vanelli? I just realized that Espeon is like, the joke there is ESP. I didn't get that for a long time. And the reason I was thinking about it is because maybe if I figured out what the joke, or the play on words, if you will, would be for the fairy one. It's not just Fairy-on, is it? No. Fairy-on? No. No. I'm sure it's something to do with the ribbons, because it's got like a ribbon. Oh, Laceon, is it? No. Oh, there's this really weird, there's Cherubi and Cherubim, the one after that, it evolves into this thing where it's like all shrouded and squished up in this little like tulip bulb, and it looks kind of creepy, and I can't remember what it's called. Cherubim. I like how all the ones from like Galar and Alola are just mixed up versions of the ones I already have here. Like, I don't actually think I have any of the original ones there. Litten and Incineroar, sure, but isn't there like a one that's bigger than Primeape that has like 4 arms? That's even super angrier? Or am I just thinking of Machoke, maybe? Oh, King Gascon? Wiggler? That's a Pokemon, a Mario enemy. Oh, I was talking earlier about Wurmple, and I didn't even enter it. And what does Wurmple evolve? Dustox is its final one? Oh no, maybe not. There's Dustox. This is the one weird where it's like it depends on what time of day you evolve it. But what's the actual cocoon portion of this one? I don't remember. Wurmple, and then Dustox. Oh, right. This is the weird one. It's like there's like Cascoon and Cascade? Cascoon and Silcoon. And then one of them evolves into one thing and the other one evolves into Dustox. Isn't it like a... Whatever the one that Silcoon evolves into is like a... It's like another butterfly. It's got some kind of thing with its eyes. Oh, never mind, unless it's Beautifly. Yes, never mind. I was thinking of something else. Venomoth, probably. No, Venomoth doesn't even have compound eyes either. What am I talking about? Venonat does, but I'm sure there was another flying thing. Maybe I'm just thinking of Dustox. Potas? Oh, is that on it? Hippopotas? Hopotus? Well, while I'm thinking of it, there's far-fetched. I'm thinking of ones that like shouldn't really fit in the naming thing. For alligator is one of them. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason that there's no O there. It's because they didn't think it would fit in the thing they already laid out for how many letters it can have. There's a joke you can make about hippopotamus and hypotenuse. They should make a Pokemon that's like a mathematical hippo. As if they needed any bloody more. Oh my god. Whoa, there's like remixed versions of Dialga and Palkia. That's cool. Oh, Chatot. This is the one where you could record a voice clip of it, and you would always do something ridiculous that you would never want to show anyone else, for fear of making them think that you're some kind of, like, axe murderer or whatever. You would just, like, scream into the mic or whatever, so every time you throw out Chow, it's just, ah! At least I think that was what happened. You would give it because it's like a parrot, you'd give it a sample to, like a 2-second voice clip, and then it would play that every time you threw it out in battle. I wonder if that even worked in download in versus battles. Probably not. They probably wouldn't let you do that. But I remember the noise it makes normally. It goes predictor. I didn't do the pitch right, but it sounds that's the cadence of it. I know there are some that like I got all the time in Pokemon Go for a while that I just absolutely can't remember. Which ones did I always turning in and getting Stardust for or candy for that I was able to evolve a buttload. I did have a lot of my chops for a while, and there was a time of a lot of pincers. I keep going back to Bomberman Cheddars. Seedrin is not a Pokemon. That could give me an idea, though. Seed, isn't there like... Oh, Seedot! And, then Nuzleaf and Shiftry. Yes. Oh, and speaking of now, I'm thinking of the rival gang, like the gangsters in, Mystery Dungeon. They had a Medicham, which evolves from Meditite, and there was an Exons in there, and then a Gengar, but I already have those other two. There are a bunch in Johto, though, that I always think are from Kanto. Like I thought Ampharos was. Are there any other ones that always destroyed me in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Because I think I played Mystery Dungeon a lot more than any of the mainline games, really. I was like trying to 100% that one. That's a good one. I should play that on the channel sometime, too. It is long, though. I think it's a big arts JRPG. And I've only ever played Red, Blue, and Red and Blue Rescue, so I should play some of the other ones as well. I don't know if the stories are as good. I think I've heard they are, or even better. I'm sure someone's screaming at me for the Kanto ones. There are 8 I'm missing? No, 10. Oh my god. 10? I could break 400, though. That was sort of my original goal / hope. Ooh, Lediba, and then the bigger one. It's got all the hands, and it's got, like, Comet Punch and stuff. Is it also have Letty in it, or is it, like, a complete turnaround? Oh, I can't remember. I can picture it right in front of my face, but I can't remember what it looks like or what it's called. 2 arms and 2 legs now, and it's like stands up straight or flies up straight, and it's got like a face with like eyes on it, rather than Ladybug, which actually looks like the shape of a ladybug. Is it? Wait, did I already try Gabble for the Garchomp? First one I did. Get Baby? Oh, there are like. I'm sure there are like a good 30 of them here where it's like I hope it like lets you see the names. When at the end of this, I mean, I'm just gonna have to look them up otherwise. Like what turns into Garchomp? There are like a good handful here that I know I'll be like kicking myself for not having remembered. Oh, come on, you can do this, brain. Is the weird boxy one just called like Elacube or something like that? Nah. Oh, but there is Spinarak. Hey, there's something I just remembered. And Ariados. Oh, Cranidos. That's a completely different thing, but. It does exist, but when I was thinking of Spinarak, there's one in X and Y, I think, where it's like a cocoon. It's just a little head popping out of like a little tower of web. Oh, the upgraded one of Ledybug is just Letty Ann, right? There we go. Okay. I don't even know how it happened. This part comes off the bottom of your GameCube, so you can put like add-ons on and stuff. And it was somehow under the leg of my desk. Like I somehow lifted my entire desk up at some point and accidentally fudged it onto that thing. So I got Snorunt, but doesn't that evolve into something? Oh wait, I can see it now. Oh, there's Pillows. Oh, Swinub. That was what I was thinking of when I was doing Snubble before. Swinub and Pillow-Swine. Right. Okay. Snorunt. I always think of Snorunt and Swinub. Are they even in the same? Where even is Snorunt? Is Snorunt Hoenn? I think they're both ice. I don't even see Snorunt here. I did do Snorunt, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh. There's the weird Illumise, and isn't there like another one that's like a partner to it? Is that Volbeat? Yes! I don't know what the deal with those two is. I have no idea, to be honest, but I did remember their names. Because I was thinking of the ice, and there was an icy place you go to in Mystery Dungeon, and both of those are wandering around, I think. Look at this spot here. We got Drowsy and Hypno, Kingler and Krabby and Kingler, Voltorb and Electrode, Blank, and then Cubone and Marowak. There's got to be another one there that's like a simple double evolution like that. Or I guess single evolution. Oh, Girafarig. It's got a little chain chomp on its tail. How could I forget? Sarcophago? Goo? The one that's a sarcophagus. I'm pretty sure it's got a name that starts with something that sounds like sarcophagus, but Sinnoh I played so much more. That was like one of the 2 games I actually beat. I'm pretty sure I beat Diamond and Pearl. Sorry, Diamond and Platinum, and then I think I beat Heart Gold and Soul Silver. The only ones I beat really were the DS, and I think I maybe beat Blue, just straight up Blue on the Game Boy at some point, Game Boy Color, I guess. So Kanto, Johto, and Sinnoh should be my strongest ones, but Hoenn seems to be stronger than it, although there are a few multiple forms. Like, that bottom row looks so full, which is probably what's fooling me. Oh, is it Menchino, the little mouse thing that is really cute and it looks sort of like a flying squirrel? I know it's something like this, but I'm never gonna remember it in time. Singing the Team Galactic theme helped me a bit. Maybe if I sing just the Sinnoh battle theme. This is Diamond, right? I think. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 da 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 It's not helping. All I can see is freaking Bronzor going into screen. Oh, and the freaking the one that's the cherries, and it turns into that weird thing that's like with the purple leaves around it. I should be able to remember that. Oh, doesn't Burmy turn into like Wormadam? Yes. I forgot that one even evolved. I want to say that the one before Gastrodon starts with the sound shell. It's like Shelby or something. Shelby isn't a Pokemon, is it? No. I seem to remember that slug thing being because it was like there's a pink and a blue version depending on which whether you got Diamond or Pearl. I can picture the pink one more clearly, so I'm pretty sure that's the one I would have had with Diamond. I just can't remember what the actual thing is called. It's got like it's like it's slug, but instead of that one where it's kind of like it's got 3 eyes, it has a sort of like normal goofy face, and it's got like a sort of its sluggy head goes into like a little almost like a bowl cut, but like an inverse bowl cut on its head. So it looks like it's got like a little, almost like a little flower shape, but it's all sluggy. Oh, you know what I am missing though? I got Golbat, right? After Zubat, but I did not get Crobat. And, Gligar, another purple kind of thing. Is there also a Scorpion? In Diamond and Pearl, I'm pretty sure there was some weird scorpion thing. I can picture it also, it's got like blue eyes, and it's all purple, and it kind of goes like, it's got little like, well, I mean, it's a scorpion, and it does start, it's like Scorupio. Ah, got it! Wait, was that it? Scorupi? Oh, just Scorupi. I thought it was Scorupio. Does that mean that Scorupo is another thing? Scorupon? I'm pretty sure that doesn't evolve, but I can't remember what into. Oh, I've just figured out what Apom was. It's Ambipom that it turns into. Right. Why is that over there? Oh, right, because they didn't have it initially. Oh, this is going to be really tight if I'm going to try and hit 400 here, but that's like my stretch goal right here. There are still like 10 in Kanto, so that, and then just like a handful more. Just trying to wrap my brain for newer ones, because like I definitely see 1 or 2 here and there. And they have some weird ones. I can picture a bunch of the newer ones. There's like this one that's got like I-beams as weapons, or like construction things. There's one that's like got like a log that it fights with, and maybe that's Pancham even. And there's like stuff like these weird like deity things that are like all arms crossed and everything, which makes them look like humans, which is super weird that then you're capturing them. Is Masharma really not the thing that comes after Mona? Wobbuffet! And why not? Those were ones that should have come to me earlier, probably. Especially that one's in Smash. Should have gotten that. Oh, Blissey is the baby Chansey. And I don't have Licky Tongue. I always forget this one's a Kanto one. Isn't there one? Didn't they like add like a baby Licky Tongue at some point? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, that's it. Licky Licky, right? Yes. Right? Go on, brain. Don't stop there. I'm intrigued to hear where you're going with the rest of this Kanto stuff. I already got the polygons. 400, I would be impressed with myself if I got that far, to be perfectly honest. But I know there are a handful of them here that I'm really, really going to be upset about not remembering. And what's with the two legendaries in between Palkia and Giratina? I know there's one that looks like Jirachi, except it's orange on the head. Oh, Victini? Oh, that's Unova. What the hey? Somehow I had that was a Sinnoh one. I don't know why that's the first one in Unova. Maybe it's some weirdness where it was like, was it added in like Platinum or something like that? Like right around the time Black was coming out, Black and White were coming out. And then they were like, I guess we'll just put that in the Unova decks instead, because it doesn't have it in Diamond and Pearl. Something weird like that, probably. I'm certain there's one called Poplio. Unless this doesn't include Sword and Shield stuff. No, but Sword and Shield is Galar, right? Oh, it's the goat. Go goat. Yes! I knew there was a goat you could ride on. I know there's Rowlet. That's a starter in Sun and Moon, right? Right. I thought that was where Poplio was Rowlet, Litten, and then... Is it Poplio? I already tried that, didn't I? And what's the middle one of Turtwig? Chimchar to Infernape? I'm like pretty sure I won't remember the name of the middle one. I can't even remember what it looks like, really. Oh, no, I do. Monferno. I can't believe I was saying that. And as for Turtwig, ha! Oh, Grovile? No, that's a different thing. Thinking of Pokemon the first movie, what Pokemon does Mewtwo clone? It's all the normal ones. It's like Blastoise and Bulbasaur and stuff. Is Swirlix a Pokemon? I don't know how I know that. Gulpin and Swalot. Ooh, that came out of nowhere. I can't believe I got those. I remember Skorupi evolving into some like really massive, like bulky, scary looking scorpion thing, and I just totally don't remember its name, and I can barely picture what it looks like either. Oh, there's the one with like the zipper for a face. It's like a possessed doll. I gotta think of like their role in the Pokemon universe. Like this one likes to help with crops. This one is frequently used to haul cargo or something like that. Like there are a bunch of details they often like use like that. Where so I'll remember that bit of lore or whatever, but I won't remember the Pokemon. Electric type seem like the most obvious choice for that type of line of thinking, because that's an easy way they can help society. It's just powering appliances and stuff. Or you can just be Rotom, which just is an appliance. Isn't there the one that's like a sawfish, kinda? Like it's got like a long, spiky nose on the front. And it swims. Aren't there Pokemon that swim? Oh, wait, I'm having a moment of clarity. Something kind of like Krogunk and Sneasel. It's that sort of small little like humanoid thing. It's kind of bubbly, bluish purple. I don't know what I'm thinking of. There's one that's a key ring. And there's like a sword and a shield even before sword and shield came out. Look at this timer, 10 minutes. You could set a 10-minute timer. Like anyone's doing this. How could you even type that many in 10 minutes for 905? You'd have to be doing like one every 1.5 seconds. Less than that even. Don't waste your time thinking about that. Just I got so little time. Oh, Lapras is one I'm missing from Gen 1. Oh, well, this isn't one from Gen 1, I don't think, but Bellossom? I don't know how to spell it. Oh, I got it. And what does that evolve into? I should know. I'm pretty sure I do know. Oh, man, I could actually hit 400 here. This is going down to the wire. This is so tense. Isn't there like a smaller Jigglypuff as well? Igglybuff? Yes! One more and I can hit my goal. Man, 8 in Kanto. That just doesn't seem right that I can be missing that many. I gotta start thinking of sounds. I know there's like, is there one Gibraltar? Why do I think there's something like that? Oh, a Sunkern! And while I'm at it, Lantern? And, there's one before Lantern. And I can picture it also, I think, but Sunkern, I'm glad I got that. And then Sun evolves into a Sunflora, does it not? Yes. Love Disc! Another weird one that kind of shows up by itself. I don't think it evolves to or from anything. Oh, Aggron is what comes out of Lairon, though. Is Jellyfloat the one before Jellicent? Nope, that's Pikmin. And they're right pricks in Pikmin as well, so I can't believe I didn't immediately remember that. What does it Sudowoodo evolves into? Because I'm pretty sure it does. Oh, I don't think it evolves into this, but Bonsai is another one. Wait, how is it spelled? Bonsai? Bonsai? There's like one that's just called Bonsai, right? Is it like 2 N's? Bonsai or something like that? I can picture it. It's like a little, it's like a Sudowoodo kind of. It's like a little walking tree thing with like the little 3 leaf balls on top. And it doesn't really have arms, and it kind of shuffles. Oh, is it like Bon's eye? Like an eye? I got Blissey and Chansey? Okay, good. Oh, Happiny is the real baby one. Blissey's the one that's bigger. Right, okay, sorry, I got that wrong earlier. Politoed, yes. It's not Polytat at all. That was the one I was thinking of before. Now, oh, like multiple toes. I got it, okay. Luxio, yes! Ah, I knew it was L-U and then there was an X somewhere. Oh man, because that one and then the slug one in Sinnoh are really gonna bother me. Shalobi. God. And what's the one before Gabite and Garchomp? I swear it's like Gabble. Gobble? Gobble. Gribble. Grabble? Oh, Hippowdon? Right, and then the one before that is the one with the sand? Or that is the one with the sand? Oh yeah, no, yeah, it is. It's Hippopotas? Hippopotopass? Oh no. I think that might be it. I think 408 may be the end. I'm not sure I can crack out anymore. Absolutely searching right now. Oh, there's the egg stuff, which I never remember is Gen 1, so I'm fine with forgetting that. Executor and Execute? No, Oh, what's the other one? Just Execute? Okay. Fine with that, because I never remember that that's Gen 1 anyway. But still 6? Oh, that's real embarrassing. If I could just knock a few of those off the list before this ends, I would be so much prouder of myself. Gotta think types. It's gotta be a normal one. Normal and or maybe grass. Bellsprout, no, I got that. Water, fish. What other fish are there? There's I know there's Quillifish. Is Quillifish maybe? Quillifish? That's Gen 2 anyway, but last minute legendaries I can think of. I have no idea what this Diamond, Pearl, Platinum ones are. I can do it. This is to hurt. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know you can't, but don't tell me. And the sloth thing before slacking. There are like 16 that are really bugging me. Snap it. Snorat. Well, there you go. I can, yes, Snarioger, new Pokemon. 410, that's what I got. And there were a few more I could probably, some to mind. So is it gonna like, oh, it's gonna give me a list. Okay, so from Gen 1, Sandshrew, Vulpix, Ninetales, Parasect. Okay, Parasect, fine. Sandshrew and Sandslash, I probably should have gotten those. And Vulpix and Ninetales, they're kind of a weird case where they're one of them that I always think is Gen 2 as well. Chinchu, that's the younger lantern thing. Natu and Xatu, right? Meryl and Azumarill. Oh, I love Meryl. I can't believe I didn't get that. Yanma, I can see myself missing that. Whooper and Quagsire, how did I forget Whooper? And Phampi, I forgot was a thing that existed. Pineco, Quillifish with a W, okay. Shuckle, right, okay, these are an Octillery. These are a few that, like, I tend to forget. Tyrogue, I knew that was the one I was picturing when I said there was like a small purple thing, kind of like Krogunk and whatever. I said I was describing one. I think that's what I was thinking of. Smeargle, okay, yeah. Sceptile is the end of Trico. I'm fine that I didn't get it. Combuskin, I barely remember that. Poochyena and Mightyena. That's what I was thinking, where I thought there was more to Houndoom and Houndour. Zigzagoon I missed. Oh, that's terrible. Ludicolo. Okay, yeah. A few of these. Oh, Surskit and Masquerain. I feel like I should have gotten Shroomish. Slack off! Oh, I'm mad about that one. Vigoroth, I've never heard of in my life. Loudred, I also am not sure. I knew it was the middle one. Hariyama, I think, comes after Makihita. I should know that, though, because that was one of my strongest Pokemon Go Pokemon. I named it Orion. I should have gotten Azurill, Meryl, and Azumarill. Nosepass, I did know. Skitty goes into Delcatty, that's right. Okay, so I know like a few of these, but like, they wouldn't have come to mind sharper. I mean, I know, I've definitely heard of all these, except Camerupt. What the hell is a Grumpig? Is that what comes out of Spoink? But Spoink is so happy. Spinda. I should have known. Lunatone. Okay. Whiskash. That's what I was thinking of when I went for Whismer. Armaldo. Gradilia I probably should have known. And Litleap. Shuppet. I knew there was one small and cute ghost from Gens 1 to 3 that I was missing. Banette. This is the doll one. I would not have remembered that name though. Duskull. Another ghost that I should have known. Walrein. Clampearl. Okay, yeah. I'm not too sad I missed a few that I have never heard of. Some of these are Gen 3? Man, I'm really messing up my Gen 3. Grottle. I was going for Grovile. Staraptor. I didn't even realize there was a third one there. Luxray. I didn't know there was a third one there either. Rampardos. Shieldon and Bastion. Right, I was looking for them. Mothim. I forget about, but that one scared the hell out of me as a kid. Combi. I forgot. Cherim. What's with the O? Oh, okay, I see. There are two. Cherim. I knew I was close there. Shellos. Oh, I was so close with all the shell stuff. Bonslee. I could have sworn it was just Bonsai. Bunny Bunny, sure. Drifloon, sure. Gibble! It is like Nibble. Hippopotamus. I swear I put that in. Oh no, it's Hippopotas. I thought it was Hippopotamus. Oh no. And here's Drapion, the big scary version of Skorupi, which I was talking about. Carnivine, Finneon, okay, yeah. Oh, Finneon's cool. I wish I remembered that one. And then it gets into, like, even in the end of Gen 4, I don't know a lot of this stuff. Because they started adding, like, there's an extra Tangela, there's an extra Electabuzz, and there's an extra Magmar here. Like, an extra evolution for each of them. Yanmega, yeah, like a Gliscor. These are just slightly bigger versions of the other ones. Mamoswine, I wouldn't have gotten most of these. Shaman is a weird one, because it's in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and I was always convinced it was a black and white one. Darkrai is also Platinum? What? Fione. Okay, yeah, there is, like, an upgraded Manaphy. And Cresselia. There were a bunch of legendaries I never quite caught up to. Servine and Serperior, I did know those at some point. These ones, not so much. Oshawott! Of course! What I want to see, though, is this, the seal one. Oh, there are two L's! I knew what it was called! And then Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble, right? I should have remembered those. Those were pretty big when Sword and Shield was coming out. But as for the other Pokemon in there, I don't know them at all. Scentiscorch. Hatchram? I want to see the ones that, like, in black and white that were, like, all the household objects they started doing. Vanillite and Vanillish. Okay, I had some idea Vanilla was in there. Fungus and Amoongus, right. Seismitoad. Audino I've heard of. This one looks cool. Zebstrika. That's cool. It's like a zebra, kind of. But it's like Zebstrika. It's like Strika. Panpour. I'm going Pandrip. Right, okay. So there were, like... Yeah, there were definitely, like, 30 or 40 in here that I definitely should have remembered at some point. I can't believe, really surprised I didn't remember Meryl and Shroomish and all these. Do you know, that could have done so much worse there. I'm feeling tremendously alright about that. And that was quite good. That's that taken care of. If there were some that you were like surprised I didn't get, I'd love to know in the comments. Or if there were some that you had on the tip of your tongue for the whole time and you only got it right at the end. And, oh, of course, Sableye, not Sabloy, or whatever you were thinking. I'd love to know if you put it in the comments. That aside, that's where this episode of... Well, this one-off episode of guessing all the Pokemon names will end. It would be kind of interesting to come back later or try and do it gen by gen later, because I'm sure it'll be a different experience. See if I remember more. I mean, I'm sure if I did it like tomorrow, I'd remember way more. But there are some where it's like, if I didn't know it before, I'm not going to remember Klefki. Thank you very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Everyone's going to be out of here. Peace! Throw our health maxes now. So I think, okay, the checklist for the rest of this episode, I'm thinking, investigate up here, see if we have a chance at